Hello traders, this is Orlando for Snipe the Trade. Today we're going to review yesterday's signals on the US dollar, Japanese yen, and the Euro US dollar. Now, if you remember from yesterday's video, when we were discussing the possibility of shorting the US dollar, Japanese yen, we were talking about this zone that was previously being tested as support, and when we broke to the downside, was being tested as resistance. But we here at Snipe the Trade, we focus on confirmation, and confirmation. So just because this area was being tested as a resistance was not a strong enough signal for us to go short. If you remember, we talked about how thick this area was because there was a lot of volume being traded around these levels. So we needed to price to fail to move up and break the 117.36 in order for us to go short. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drag and drop this short trade on the US dollar Japanese yen from yesterday. I'm going to drop it here on the chart. Now, as you can see, the red arrow is our fill at around 116.88. And we took profit right here at 115.61, which made it for a very nice win of around 130 pips. Now we took profit in this very strong area of support that has been tested before, and it's also the 127.2 of this move up from this low to this high. I'm going to point it out that from this low to this high, we hit the 127.2 once and twice before we found buyers again. And of course, this is the low of the range that we discussed yesterday. So this was a very nice win on the US dollar Japanese yen. But the great trades came on the Euro US dollar, where we first came in with this trade right here. Okay. The blue arrow is the fill on the buy side, of course, at 105.46, and we took profits right here at 106.14. Now, this is the first trade we took on the Euro US dollar. Let me remember what we did here. Yes, actually, we were waiting on a confirmation, on a bounce on this area of support, and then when we broke with the previous high, we went long. But as you can see, price dropped, and I think that this was a time where some data came out of Italy and made the euro weaker, and price started to drop. All right, now if you can see right here, we retested the area, and we decided to go long again right here after this rejection candle with the stops all the way down here, and we took profit again at around 106.13. Now this made for a very nice win on the Euro US dollar because we were risking actually 18 pips to make 90 pips. So we were looking at a better than a 1 to 4 risk to reward scenario. Now, these risk to reward scenarios don't come very often, but we had it on the Euro US dollar yesterday, as you can see. And of course, we hit our profit targets on the first trade too for around $65. So this was basically what we had yesterday, which made for a 9.14 day, just because of that great risk to reward scenario. And since inception, we are up 77% on our trades, and as you can see here, we have entered the market 259 times, and we've had a win rate of 60%.